Well, hello everyone, Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. We are here on a great big adventure, checking out a brand new claim, and it is the most exciting claim I have got this year. So I'm really excited. I'm here with my dad. We're out in the middle of nowhere, and we're having an adventure. So wish us luck, and I hope you enjoy. So when I say this is the middle of nowhere, if BC had an outback, this would be BC's outback. To get here, you drive for hours to the littlest town in the middle of nowhere, and then you turn left and drive for hours into the wilderness. We are right now about 2 hours away from the nearest town. We're just about to cross the Fraser River at the only bridge for hundreds of miles. And then once we cross the bridge down there, we then head up into those hills for a couple hours more before we find the deposit that I am so excited about. It is probably behind that knoll over there, way off in the distance. If there is anywhere in BC that is farthest from anywhere else, this is gonna be it. As I said, it's an adventure. We don't even know if we can get into the claims. The claim. Snow has just gone off these mountains. We don't know what to expect on these roads. They're not well traveled. We got the chainsaw, we got the quad. We're gonna do our best to get into this claim. Just wait till you see what we have there. It's exciting. Now, even though we are at the Fraser River, our claim today does not work the Fraser River. And yes, the Fraser is my favorite river to work, but we are only here at the Fraser because of that bridge, which is the Gang Ranch Bridge. It is the only bridge over the Fraser River for, 100 kilometers that way and 100 kilometers that way. And this is the only way to get across other than the ferries that are, spread around. But this is our route today, the Gang Ranch Bridge. And we have Churn Creek entering the Fraser River. Again, Churn Creek is not our destination today, although I would love for it to be. Right now, the Fraser should be in full runoff stage, but it's still quite low for full runoff. So I think we're gonna have a very, very low runoff this year on the Fraser. Anyhow, we still have hours to go. Ooh, look at that. Uh-oh, we see snow. Let's hope it stays off the roads. We are at 4,800 feet right now, and it's the end of May, but there's still snow up here. Oh no! We're over 5,000 feet, and the snow covered the road. We do have the quad in the back. We can go a little farther. We'll see how it goes. So we just drove 600 kilometers to get turned back by snow 3 kilometers from our destination. Not that we're ready to turn back. We will hop on the quad and hope the quad can make it through the snow. But we are literally 3 kilometers away from our destination right now. It's right there. Now that being said, if we do get turned back, this was an exploratory trip to see if there was gates at the bottom and see if the road was open, and we know we can get in later in the summer now. And there is another site down below which is open that we can definitely get to, and we will be going there for sure, even if we can't get through. One way or the other, we'll be going there for sure. Snow. It's almost June and we're being turned back by snow. Well, the trusty old quad is to the rescue today. Let's see if we can get in the last 3 kilometers.
It's that rotten kind of snow. The deer made it through.
Well, it's unfortunate. We are less than half a kilometer away, and not even the quad can make it down these roads anymore. And we tried walking a little bit. It's actually too difficult to walk down this snow even if you're off on the side. We're so close, just around that corner. The road wise, you go one way and then you're there. So close. Now, of course, I can't hype up this claim so much without showing you what's actually there. I do have material from this claim from a few trips long in the past. It's a known site up here that has been dug for years, decades, but I happen to have acquired the claim this last winter, so that's why I'm so excited. But this is a claim for thunder eggs. Thunder eggs are sort of like geodes or agates, kind of, made in volcanic ash. They are some of the most gorgeous gemstone agates you could find. These great nodules, they make perfect balls. When you cut them open, there's 5 or 6 pointed stars inside, full of quartz crystals or agate or opal, all sorts of really neat things inside these nodules known as thunder eggs. Now, I do have a whole bunch of them at home. I will show you what they look like right here in the video. I'll even show you a few cut open. I think I have 1 or 2 uncut still, so I might cut some live in front of you so you can see why I'm so excited about this claim. A little disappointing, can't quite get in.
2 weeks too early.
2 weeks, 2 more weeks, this snow will be gone and we'll be able to get up here. Now, I do have another new claim up in this area over that way. The thunder eggs over that way form in what's known as perlite, which is old compressed volcanic ash. There's also a perlite mine over here that has some real nice agates in it that I acquired some of it. A friend of mine acquired the other. He gave me permission to go dig there. So we're gonna go down there where the snow is not blocking us and see what we can, we hope, yes, and see what we can find. Hopefully there's some real nice banded agate down there to discover. Here we are back in the truck, and that would make Mother Nature 1, Dan Hurd Prospecting 0. Let's change those odds. Let's change that score, I should say. And, well, here we go. We have nicknamed this the Kitty Litter Mine because this is perlite. Perlite's main property is that it absorbs a lot of water. And what they were mining this stuff for was to make kitty litter. You crush this stuff down, dry it out, and mix it up appropriately, and this is what kitty litter is made of. Perlite, compressed ash. But there are some very exciting things within this perlite. Let's go find some. So here's perlite. This is sort of a bluish gray perlite. It crumbles up a lot, and that's because of its property of absorbing water. It absorbs a lot of water and then freezes and it breaks itself up. This is what the thunder eggs up at the other site are in, is a bed of perlite. And perlite has a neat property of when it, is being formed, it creates these voids that fill in with agates. And that's what created the thunder eggs up here. And that's what creates the agate nodules down in the pit, if we can find them. They are few and far between. Here's remnants of something. Almost agatized perlite.
Here's the shiny surface example.
Yeah, shiny perlite. There's a chunk of the agate right there, but we're looking for the nodules. I am definitely on the right track for finding the nodules. We found some of this bubbly surface. Bubbly. Perlite below, bubbly on top, and that's where I found the agate nodules when I was a kid up here. There's a tiny, tiny piece of agate there. Ooh, let's get the close-up on that. That's a nice one. Our first good chunk of agate. Well, it's not a good chunk, it's tiny. There are big chunks here. Okay, here's our first nodule we found here. You'll see on the surface, it's got that bubbly look to it. Bubbly on the surface. And inside, we can see a white opal or agate inside, but we'll have to wait till we actually cut that open to see what's really in there. Yeah, I can't see inside this one, so we don't know. It's a mystery rock. But you can see the perlite on the outside just crumbling off, and then inside might be agate and opal. That's what we're looking for. And we got just a shard of the white or agate opal. Can't really tell the difference. Oh, that's found a big chunk of bubbly and a little chunk. So here are some pieces of the opal and agate. Very shiny, very glassy. This one has a bit of an agate seam inside the opal. That's what we're looking for inside the big nodules. Even without the agate, the bubble deposit here is just something else. That's almost worth keeping as a specimen, just as the bubbles. Great little bubble deposit there. And some of these bigger ones, have agate inside. Here's one of the big nodules that shows a little bit of agate inside. Well, there's the best one yet. Still not what I remember harvesting from here when I was a kid. I remember big banded agate, but this one's definitely showing some of the banding. Look at it. There's the banded agate we know we can find here, but let's find a big one. There we go. A lot more opal and agate in this one. Very layered, lots of bubbles. Might cut to be nice. So we definitely found the place that is showing the good banded agates. They're really nice, really big banded agates in some of these. Beautiful looking stuff. That one's kind of amber inside. Here's just a chunk of the banding. And looking around, oh, I see something in the center of that big guy right there. Yeah. Yeah, some of those might be fun to just cut open just to see what they show inside. Forget about bashing them open. But yeah. Here, Dad, you want to carry that back to the truck?
No. I told you to drive over here.
Dad found a good one. We might want to just take some of these home and cut them now rather than bashing them open so we don't wreck things.
This piece is loose on the end.
But it looks like in the center, in the core of most of these big ones, there's going to be some sort of agate. And I only brought one bucket. Nice one there.
Yeah, I haven't fractured it.
Nice one there.
Chisel that out of there.
Not a nice one. That's got stuff in it. Oh yeah, that's going to be a cutter. All sorts of good stuff.
That's the piece I just snapped off, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Bring it over here. Let's have a, oh. Okay, he wants to break it more.
Well, no, I think it was the end. It was the end of the agate.
Great looking specimen here. You can see the banding there, the banding there. Oh, head on all three sides. Huh, I guess right there. Oh yeah, right there. Banding, banding, banding. Some at the bottom. Cut that might look nice.
Something in that. Banding, I see banding.
Well, definitely not as sort of intriguing as the thunder egg spot, but there's some neat stuff here. Definitely take some of this home and cut it and show everyone what we found, but wish we could have got to the thunder egg spot. That's got some agate right at its core. Oh no, that's lichen. Never mind. That's a good chunk of agate. Some banding on the surface, but not in the core. Strange.
on it.
Just a little guy.
It's a face, can you see? Eye, mouth.
Sure.
Right. There's more perlite marbles.
Marbles, yeah. As the dad says, it's almost like marbles all squished together. Yeah. Perlite marbles. And there could be agate at the center of any of these, but it's sort of what thunder eggs from the other site look like.
Only they're bigger over there.
Bigger and fancier. So there is a lot of neat stuff here, but nothing fantastic. I think our best bet right now would be to time warp home, cut a few of these things, and hope we find inside something good. So, let's do that. Now here are some of the raw thunder eggs from this exact site. I collected these back in the 80s and 90s. Here are a couple of cut versions of the thunder eggs, cut and polished, but today we're going to throw those on the 4 saws, cut them open, and see what treasures they hold inside. Well, there we go. 4 thunder eggs, 1 in each of the 4 slab saws, all ready to go. Let's get these things cut. And while the thunder eggs are cutting inside, we've got a piece of the perlite with a banded agate on the big saw outside. And fresh off the saw, Empire Valley thunder eggs. This one here is full of quartz crystals that have gone right into the center. This one here is full of an amazing banded agate with great patterns in it. And I think I may have mixed up some of my stones. This looks more like a Richardson Ranch thunder egg rather than an Empire Valley thunder egg because it has a red host, not a green. But I could be wrong. And here's my favorite from the day. Quartz crystals grew in, then an amber agate filled inside the quartz crystal. We have some white opal banding with dark agate at the bottom. That one has character. That's my favorite from today. Let's hope when we can get into the claim, I can get more like that. And let's see what the banded agate looks like from the kitty litter claim. There we go. Look at that. It's hard to find pieces of it up there, but when you do, some of them are amazing.
Drive 50 meters southwest to destination.
Well, I don't know what those things turned out like on the saw, because I haven't cut them yet, but hopefully a second ago they looked really good on the video. We had an epic adventure up here in this huge big country. This is the Chilcotin. Caribou? Caribou, Chilcotin.
Chilcotin here, caribou there.
Caribou, Chilcotin. It is huge. Everything up here is huge and just gorgeous, as you can see from this scenery. I really hope you enjoyed the adventure. Next time, we will get into the thunder eggs. You will see that site. And hopefully you will see us getting lots of thunder eggs in the future. Again, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me that thumbs up. If I haven't earned your subscription already, I hope this trip earned your subscription. And a big thanks to everyone, especially my patrons. Because of the support of my patrons, I get to make these weekly episodes of Dan Hurd Prospecting. Hope you're all having a great day. Bye.
Bye. That's our road over there.
That's a long ways home.